Big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, the 20. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Man, these niggas really just took my touchdown back on the first fucking play of the game. Come on. Niggas grimy as fuck.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And that was the slow running back that ran that shit. That was the 89 speed running back. Oh, come on, bro. How? On the first fucking play.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Why the fuck ain't blocking?
Not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the third
game kind of cute already. Fuck, it just started. This shit's so unrealistic.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Stop with the fucking flags, man. What the fuck? Stop cheating. Fuck, come on, man. Fuck.
And they're already walking backwards.
Man. Can I get a normal fucking game once? Damn. Come on, man. 2 fucking holding penalties.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So they bring out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a give right side. It's Webb. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Looney. Man open, it's Goodwin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the gun on 3rd down, Looney. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
46-yard line.
From the gun, Looney.
Ah, fuck, I still went get that. Fuck.
Over the middle. It's Wheeler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good pickup there. 26 yards.
The 27-yard line.
Shit, I don't know if this is his name.
They'll run on 1st down. Webb. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these defenses tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Looney. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. From the gun, Looney. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
take my fucking touchdown away and get him some
to go
bullshit.
for one
Sure,
and kick
why
the
not?
extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Shamrocks nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Shamrocks nothing.
The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On third down. He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Looney. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Looney. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about a race down.
Dublin.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1. But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Shamrocks.
He doesn't run inside. I could probably
They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Easy, come on, you gotta get that in there.
Space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
We're supposed to run a stretch, not
he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
Damn, come on, we're supposed to get 7. Wrong fucking play.
Field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7 to 6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's put a...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, sounds like
that's Pick. What you doing? What the fuck? Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, they're going to have this across
that's my fault.
and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
I should have stopped shooting and dragging. Oh, I kept fucking running. Damn.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Looney. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
No, that's not 36.
Throwing on 1st down, Looney.
Nothing's open. That's coverage.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Where is the linebacker? There it is.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Looney. And he comes back with one complete.
Tackle him, fuck.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. On 2nd down, it's Webb. And
man, he tackled him. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Really? Really?
Great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. That almost looked too easy.
Bro, y'all had to tackle. What are y'all doing? Oh, y'all dating that fucking animation. Come on.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Broncos 14, Shamrock 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offense.
Holding, what the fuck?
And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Fuck. God damn it. Fuck.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Bro, come on, catch the fucking ball.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the offense will take over.
Not good.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From the gun, Looney.
Bro, what the fuck? Come on! Stop cheating! How the fuck? Stop giving them animations! Fuck! Come on, man. Fuck.
Brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Looney. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At their own. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head.
Gave him a fucking PI when
one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Bro, catch the fucking ball! What the fuck?
Down now to 13 seconds.
Bro, come on! Fuck. Yo, catch the fucking ball, please! That's wide open. Catch the ball. Fuck.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw.
Nah, that's a bad throw.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Should have had a touchdown.
Broncos with the lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd down now, it's Webb, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Off the middle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Looney.
Thank you.
Finally. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make
that? Catch the fucking ball! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hasn't been his best game throwing
oh,
the football,
come on, man.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better.
I'm about to take you out the fucking game. Come on, man.
Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Bro, what the fuck? Why is y'all cheating? What the fuck is that?
Well, the defense certainly did it.
Bro, come on. What the fuck? The ball in your hands.
They got to punt this one away.
Oh, fuck, man.
Feel like one after
Shit.
grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Just the fucking ball, please.
After getting the football now, zapped right back in the other direction. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, come
on.
on.
Just inside
One
the
fucking
35-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And that will come the offense as they take
I'm not losing to this nigga. This nigga's not good. Catch the fucking ball.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
I need to catch the fucking ball. Fuck.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Webb.
Tackle him.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Please watch the running back this time. Please. Please, please, please.
From the gun on 3rd down. Looney.
Not open. You fucking covered. Now can we catch the fucking ball and score?
That's fucking score. A little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. This punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Yeah, took my fucking touchdown on the first play. Now niggas can't catch the fucking ball.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. It's now a handoff here to his running back. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front
Jose Westbrook
providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Let's go, Jose. You're on the drive.
So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield.
We should shot past him.
But a nice game there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
He's going to run the ball down his throat. No homo. No homo on it. Yep, you're pinching the wrong way, buddy.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Let's see if niggas can catch the ball now.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
If it's not there, throw it away. If it's not there, throw it away.
He'll look to throw, and it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
I guess why not?
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and the second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Get a stop.
Shamrock 12.
So the lead shaved to 2 now.
We need a stop. We need a stop. We need a stop. Shout out to the new kicker. He can actually kick the ball past the 10-yard line. I like that.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He's probably running the stretch.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Let's go.
14. Shamrock 12.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Drag tight end.
They'll keep it on the ground.
That's going away.
Looking for a
scared to
cutback
put the
lane,
ball
but
in the
nothing
air.
there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
That's 85 on the drag. I trust the rest of y'all in the middle. He probably gonna make that pass.
Off the play fake. Looney. He's gonna air one
What the
out.
fuck is that? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck? Are you serious?
A big play there. 71 yards.
Fuck, we had him.
Out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Ah, you bitch! Over fucking pass it. It's the fucking game. Over pass it.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Looney.
Oh, what I picked
Throwing into
that.
traffic there, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Looney. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Bro, make the tackle. What the fuck? Come on.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Yeah, I can't fucking tackle him.
End zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Shamrock's 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Not open.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th
down. Shamrock.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do
How the fuck you keep getting a holding call? What the fuck?
Umpire threw the flag.
Come on, man. 4 fucking holdings. What the fuck?
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities. But always, always making sure no one's holding.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
33-yard line.
Now a nice throw here right side.
Now you
he
want to
hauls
fucking
it in.
kick.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. That's going to be
Hold the fucking block.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
Number 4.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Nowhere to go here.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's
Come
picked up by the
on.
Broncos. He's at the 50. He's at
Nobody
the
can
40.
fucking grab them.
20. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they
fuck out of here, bro.
drive with 6 points.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm done with this fucking game. You gotta be fucking kidding me. 4 fucking holdings, take away the touchdown on the fucking fumble, really?